Hey, this is day 26. I'm going to do the wrap up at the beginning of the episode. Usually I like to do things chronologically, but today's been kind of eclectic and it kind of blends into last night. So I've been staying in Hot Springs at the Sunnybrook Inn, and the owner, um, Elmer, um, is an amazing person, and his staff really make this place seem like a home and like you're like you're with the family. So last night, um, uh, we were serenaded by a fiddle player with Appalachian and Irish tunes. Her name was Catherine, and an amazing fiddle player. Such beautiful tunes we got to hear last night, and the conversation last night. Elmer explaining some of the history, which I'm going to go over about this town and about the place I'm staying in. And this evening we had a family style dinner. There were six of us around the table, and it was just delightful. And now we're getting ready to watch a movie. It's the Martin Sheen movie about the Camino de Santiago, and so I'm going to go down and watch at least part of that. And so today was a great day, and I'm rested. I'm ready to hike out in a campaign to the next town down the road, which is Irwin, Tennessee. So another interesting thing about the house I'm staying in, apparently in World War I, German civilian prisoners were held in an encampment here in Hot Springs. And here's a photographic book about it. And so apparently families of the Germans that were interred in the camp came to Hot Springs and stayed in houses like this, sort of as an inn to be near their husbands and wow, just imagine the people running around this house, living here just to be close to their relatives. And I think there was I think you said there was a 3-year period where that occurred. Here's an 1895 photograph, and the house I'm staying in is the one on the right here. And my understanding, just based on limited information at this point, is that these large houses, families would live there, but they were also boarding houses because people were coming here to for the hot springs, the mineral springs that are here in town. All right.
All right, hey,
See ya.
thanks again.
Happy
That
trails.
was brilliant. It was a pleasure. Thank
good to
you.
meet you.
I loved it. All right.
There he goes on the part of his adventure. All right, faster now. So we're parting ways, unfortunately, but that's the way things work on the AT. All right, so my friend Tim drove in from Brevard, spent the night in the inn with us last night, and I'm taking an off day, and we're just down along the French Broad River doing some geocaching, just taking it easy. I'm just walking through Hot Springs. It's just a couple of blocks long, a couple of blocks wide. There's 3 or 4 good places to eat, and it makes a really nice trail town. There's an Outfitters here. It looks, I went there earlier. They got a lot of good stuff. So the Appalachian Trail does go right through this town. It's right there on the sidewalk. We got a visitor center, and according to this sign, This town was quite the bustling place in the mid 1700s because of the springs, and a big hotel was built. People came in eventually by rail, and they built additional things around, including large boarding houses like the one I'm staying in. All right, down that way a ways is the resort and spa. I'm not going to walk down there, but this has been a resort town since apparently 1778. This field, I believe, was the site of the German internment camp for civilian Germans that somehow got caught up in things in World War I. Okay, it'll be dark when I head out early tomorrow morning, assuming I get that early start, so I'll go ahead and film the French Broad River. So we are downstream from Asheville, North Carolina. If you didn't hear that, we're downstream from Asheville, North Carolina. There's a fair bit of whitewater rafting and canoeing, kayaking, and such that goes on around here. And you can see there's some rapids upstream. So we've pretty much seen hot springs. This town will come alive as the year progresses, and especially over the summer when the whitewater enthusiasts show up. Here's a clip of the music room. Looks like a lot of good times happening here. Right now, this part of the house is closed off and not heated. But when more people are here, we've got banjos, guitars, looks like a fiddle, and all kinds of things. We even have an esteemed kazoo. Looks like they're using this as the dining room. I wonder what gave that away. Of course, every single room has a fireplace. Front porch. Everyone goes in the back door, so this is kind of an out of the way place. Here's the room that Tim stayed in. And the fireplace. This is the sitting room at the top of the back stairwell. And dinner is cooking, and all the wonderful smells come up the stairwell and they collect right here. This is such an awesome smelling spot right now.